Let's get it on. Let's get Steve Langford in here. Howard 100 News. He is chomping at the bit to get in here with the news. What do you have for us, Steve?
Just some of the stories we're working on in the Howard 100 newsroom. Eric, the nose-picking, booger-eating midget. That shocking claim coming from a number of Stern fans who maintain they saw Eric the Midget on his JFSC webcam sticking his finger in his nose several times, pulling out boogers, then chowing down on that disgusting dessert. One caller claiming it looked like Eric the Midget was enjoying his nose candy.
Oh.
Now, did you view the tape yourself?
Yes.
And do you think he's eating his boogers, or does it kind of... Because sometimes a guy can look like it.
That's what I said to the people I interviewed.
Okay.
And the three people I spoke to.
Oh, Eric the Midget wants to yell at you for... he wants to defend himself.
Again.
He's going to lie again.
Maybe not. Eric, did you pick your nose and eat it on cam?
No, I've never fucking done that.
Why are people reporting this, and why is Steve Langford himself saying he saw the tape and it appears you're doing this?
I have allergy problems right now. I have an itchy nose, but I don't do that.
You did not pick anything out and eat it?
No.
Well, there it is.
Go fucking die, Langford.
Not the...
The truth hurts.
Well, but let's be fair to Eric here for a second, Steve. You saw no booger in his hand.
Okay, but these people saw the video. They saw it live. They saw it happen. Eric the Midget has a track record of not telling the truth.
But maybe he is telling the truth here. Maybe he's saying, look, I know I've been accused...
You have a track record of being a dumb fuck.
There you go.
I've scratched my nose, and it might look like I pulled something out and then maybe put my fingers near my mouth.
Which is what I asked these people I interviewed. They maintain.
These are three independent sources?
Absolutely. Wow. People who saw it. And there are many people on Stern Fan Network who saw it.
And it was visibly like having lunch.
Yeah,
it wasn't
that
like
website's full of dumbasses.
Didn't we catch him doing it once? Didn't we play it for you on the air not that long ago?
I don't recall.
Oh, shut up, Baba, retard.
Everybody's retarded.
Nose picker.
Getting ugly here.
Booger eater.
Getting ugly.
Well, Eric denies it, and he would know, but who knows, Steve? Steve, I have to see the tape for myself. Is it possible to produce this tape?
We've got the screen saves, but in terms of the rolling live picture, I don't believe anybody has that.
I see. All right. Well, Eric, I don't know. If you need us to send you food, if you're that hungry, I would do it. I mean, I don't think you have to exist on boogers.
Yeah.
I don't.
The merger Steve reported on is the one between a booger in your mouth.
Oh, shut up. There's nothing that won't go in your mouth, is it?
Well, yeah.
Look.
It's all about timing. Listen.
This is what I've been using.
Tissues.
It's a tissue, yeah.
All right, Eric. Well, I believe you, Eric.
I don't.
Steve only said it appears to be you're eating your boogers. He didn't give the definitive answer.
The people I interviewed gave definitive answers.
And they say he ate a booger.
Absolutely.
All right.
Who are they?
Fess up.
Will you swear on the Lord Jesus Christ that you ate no boogers?
I swear I did not.
Well,
Really?
there you go.
And what will you swear on?
Will you swear on the life of your mother?
I'm not going through that again, but...
Uh-oh.
He ate it.
No, I did not.
Steve taking a bow, and a well-deserved one.
Steve bowing. So you did eat the booger. You can
No,
say
I
it.
did not.
And swear on the life of your mother you did not.
I don't do that stupid
You
shit.
have in the past.
That means he's done it.
That means you ate the booger, Eric.
Yum, yum.
No, that does not.
You would swear on the life of your mother, because you've done that before. You would swear on the life of your mother if you were telling the truth. It's okay if you ate a booger.
It was stupid of me to do that the first
It was
fucking
stupid of
time
you
I
to
did
eat
it.
the booger. Yes, you're right.
Listen,
No.
first of all,
The second time I ate it was an accident.
there's no one immature enough on the Stern Fan Network to spread a rumor about a guy eating a booger.
Eric,
These are responsible,
do you
mature
swear
people.
on the life of your
Oh,
mother?
please, Artie.
Did you?
Give me a fucking break. The website's full of fucking morons.
Yeah, well, you should look up sarcasm in the dictionary.
Ralph has a question for you, Eric. Yes, Ralph?
Yes, quickly, Eric. Eric, hello, Eric.
Yes, Barry, idiot.
Yes. What time do you pick your nose? Because I want to tune in for that.
Early morning.
Is it coming up?
I don't think it was a planned event. He probably did it. If he did do it, he probably did it like not even thinking that he was on cam.
But Ralph's onto something. If he's going to do it, plug it. I mean, you know, yeah.
Actually, when do you do it, Eric? I mean, what has to be going on?
You know, it is true Eric did swear on his mother's life, but he was lying to us because it had something to do with Kendra.
Right.
Ooh.
And
he lied.
And I know he feels bad about that. I think swearing on your mother's life would end the controversy, though. Yes, here's Shuli.
When we did a show, Eric came out to do a show with us in Oakland. I could have sworn I saw him eating a booger backstage as well.
Ooh.
Big one?
Oh,
Wow.
shut up, Four Eyes.
He's either he picked his nose and ate it, or his handler picked his nose and was feeding it to him. But he was definitely chewing on something.
Oh, well.
Get off the pot, you idiot.
Get off the boogers, Eric. Why are you eating boogers?
I'm not, you fucking retard.
Eric, end the controversy. Swear on your mother's life you did not eat a booger.
I swear on my mother's life I did not eat a booger.
All right, that's good enough for me.
Have you ever?
Well, that's his business.
Well, I mean, he was a baby at one time.
He's saying he did not do it on cam the other day.
Well, I'm just saying he should do it on cam. I think a lot of people would tune in for it.
Will you eat a booger on
And you
cam?
should go suck a dick, retard.
On cam or off cam?
Yeah.
On cam.
On cam.
I would do that on
Suck
cam.
off your boyfriend.
If Ralph jacks off his boyfriend and does it on cam, should he do it on JFSC?
Absolutely.
Or
start his own.
Hey, could I get $45 an hour for that?
Eric, what do you think? Would you like Ralph to suck a guy off on JFSC?
Would you
No,
sponsor
because
that?
it's against Stickum rules.
Oh, all right.
What can I do to the guy? Can I just, lick his cock?
No, the guy can't show that.
Oh, damn. Oh, well.
Can he stroke him off?
Can I rub his cock through his pants?
Can he apply
Yeah,
Vaseline?
can he rub his boyfriend's cock through his
Can he
pants?
apply Vaseline to the head of his dick?
Dry hump.
All right, thank you. Eric, denying the story that Steve Langford is reporting, and Eric,
lying.
thank you for calling in about that.
I love how the show goes from the merger to Eric's booger. So great.
We cover a wide range of topics.
And Eric's booger is more important, I got to say.
Yeah, I think so. All right, Eric.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Ow.
Bye, retard.
Bye, retard. All right, Eric, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye. All right, Eric defending himself and even swearing on his mother's life that he did not eat a booger.
Another stellar appearance.
Yeah. All right, Steve, go ahead.
Also today, just asking, was Fred Norris at the IKEA in Hicksville, Long Island on Sunday about 2 p.m.?
Yes, I was.
Was there an incident in the parking lot
Yes,
with a
there
couple
was.
of other shoppers?
What?
Yes, there was.
Did Fred go thermonuclear trying to get a woman to move her car?
That's not true.
You just went
tell us.
nuclear, not thermal.
I'll tell you what happened. This car was sitting in front of me for at least 10 minutes. And I was looking for my wife to come out of the store. Now, she's on a cane and she has a cast on her foot.
A cane?
What'd you do?
What
I
happened?
didn't do anything to her.
What
She
happened?
hurt her foot.
Still not listening?
How did she hurt her foot?
It was the funniest thing. She was jumping into the pool and she pulled a muscle.
Oh, my goodness.
The G-stroke muscle or some shit like that.
All right.
Anyway, so I was parked in an area that was close to, the entrance, but far enough away that I could, get there closely. So I'm in the car with my daughter and a dog, and we're sitting there, and I'm waiting for her to come out. This big Suburban or whatever the fuck it was sitting in front of the car. 10 minutes it was sitting there. I don't know why, but I said, okay, at some point this person has to move. My wife comes out of the store. I see her. I beep the horn. Wait about 30 seconds. Car does not move. Beep the horn again. Car doesn't move. This time I lean on the horn really hard. Car still doesn't move. And my wife is walking across the parking lot. I get out of the car. Some bald-headed guy from across the way goes like, hey, cut it out, man. No need to get all bent out of shape. And I go, this car's been sitting in front of me for 5 minutes. It's like, why doesn't she move? And I still don't know why they weren't moving. They finally did move after I got out of the car and said, will you please move your car?
Because you wanted to pick up your wife.
Because I wanted to pick up my wife.
Steve, is that accurate?
Well, here's what an eyewitness, perhaps one of the participants in this,
I'm sure they have their own version of the story.
Fred, was making a scene. He was this
That's right.
maniac honking his horn. He was
was.
leaning on it like a road rage person. He was being so obnoxious. People are turning around looking. What is this guy doing? Pounding on the horn and holding it down.
Oh, because
Not
the guy,
true.
Well, why wouldn't the guy move?
He
I
wasn't
don't
able
know.
to. He was trying to.
That is nonsense, Steve. Steve,
third car.
Steve,
here's the way he describes
Steve,
it.
can I?
Please.
You're making these accusations,
No,
and
I'm
I
telling
think
you
I've
what he
addressed.
said.
Like
Yeah, but so who's telling the truth here? Him or me?
Journalism is asking questions of everyone.
Steve, you're full of shit. You know I'm telling the truth.
That's not true.
No, you're just
Please.
trying to make it. You're just trying to make it.
Not
so
at
that,
all. Not at all.
Oh, stop, Steve. Stop. You're being a bullshit artist right now.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you what happened.
I told you what happened, and that's exactly what happened. So why are you taking the other person's side
I'm
and not
telling
mine?
you what he said.
And I'm telling you what happened.
Okay.
So you continue with your dialogue that is basically
See, Fred,
biased.
I'm trying to get your
what
answer.
you're missing is he's not taking a side. He's
Well, it
telling
sounds
you-
like he is,
He's
but-
telling you the opposing viewpoint and letting
Okay.
you respond.
Fair enough.
That's all.
No one
Go ahead.
has a recording of the way
No.
Fred was.
Now, Fred, you
Now,
seem-
did this person
Fred,
also
Fred,
say
you seem-
that they noticed that person wasn't moving their car?
Right, but this person says that it was a much shorter time
That's
period
not
than
true.
you described.
That is so not true.
Fred, you seem to believe Steve in the booger eating incident. But,
That one is true, but
right.
I was involved in this one.
All right. And what what is not fair here is this source of yours. How could he have been watching the whole incident the entire time? How long does he know Fred was waiting there? He doesn't.
He says he was there was
And by
a
the way,
third
why
car.
is Fred not affording nicer furniture? Why is all of his furniture from IKEA?
My wife was going in to order a bed for my daughter.
All right, fair enough.
And I have nothing to do with that. I even said, let's go to Sleepy's or the other one, Dial-A-Mattress.
Well,
Of
if
course,
she's on
Dial-A-Mattress.
if she's on a crutch, why not? You couldn't go in, or
You know what she had?
Yeah,
what
why
she
are
had?
you-
What she had in mind. I was with my daughter in the car, and there was no way. Anyways, she knew what she was going for. I thought it was going to be a 5-minute thing. She went in there when she came out of the store. And did this person also notice my wife was on a cane and a
Absolutely.
boot?
Yes.
Okay, so that has no effect on anything.
This is what the person's
Okay,
reporting.
very good. And I'm telling you what happened, and that's the truth.
Stop leaning on that horn, Fred.
Oh,
right.
So someone can't react when someone doesn't get out of their way.
This source, this person involved, says it sounded
But that's
threatening.
That's such a lie.
Okay.
Steve, what else did Fred do wrong last weekend? Because I love this. What else you got?
It's such a lie. See, that's the thing.
Now that
It's
we
like,
can't concentrate on Robin and Jim, let's concentrate on Fred.
there you go.
Thank you.
I was out of control. I opened my car door, and I stood by my car door, and I pointed, would you please move the car? Is that
Yes,
being a maniac?
Apparently,
That's
it
all.
was a little more heated than that, according to this person.
Because I was trying to shout to a person in a car that had their windows rolled up and their engine moving. I mean, their engine like running, and for some reason the horn didn't seem
You
to
are a bit of a
make them.
hothead. I know that about
You want to know something? I might have been a little hot in that, but what I did was not out of the realm.
All right, fair enough. Steve?
And I expected that person to call in, and I expected.
Fred
So
stands
there you go.
by. He was
I
not
stand by my word.
thermonuclear.
This person was being obnoxious, and they were being an asshole.
All right, fair
That's it.
enough. All right, there you go.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thank you for talking to me on the air.
I'm talking to you now.
I
Off the
appreciate
air.
it. You are always the consummate professional.
Thank you, as you are too.
The guy called me back,
Yes.
of course, after the exchange on the air, and said, quote, and I'm just quoting,
Okay.
he said, that was bullshit, he was wild.
No, that's true. That's not true. That's not true. You want me to give you the exact scenario? I'll give you
Absolutely.
the exact scenario.
Well, do you
Now,
want me-
No, I'll tell you what.
Okay.
You tell me his scenario.
Yeah,
and I'll see
exactly.
if it
That's what
matches.
I was-
Or you know what? Here's the deal. I'll give you my scenario, and you see how it matches up with his timeline, and then we'll let the audience be the judge.
Great. Terrific.
Okay. I'm sitting in a car. I'll use the book as my example. This is this car that's sitting in front of me. Now, this car pulls up in front of me and sat there for 10 minutes. Now, keep in mind, they're not in a legal parking spot. Number one, they're parked illegally. They're sitting there. I don't know why they're sitting there. Maybe they're waiting for a person. Maybe they're waiting for another spot. Fair enough. I don't say anything. I see my wife coming out of the store. I go, okay, I want to go and move my car to where my wife is. So I honk the horn. And you can ask anybody that usually rides with me. I rarely ever use the horn. Ever. Hit the horn. Person does not move. Now keep in mind, Steve, they have room to the front. They can pull the car up. They have room to the back. They can back the car up. Or if I move my car out of the space, they can take my space. Does that sound reasonable? He's not saying anything because he doesn't want to.
Well, no, I'm getting your side.
Right, but it's the truth. This is exactly what happens. Honk the horn. I wait at least 30 seconds. That's not an unreasonable amount of time after you honk a horn to wait for someone to get their shit together and decide what the hell they're going to do. 30 seconds, honk the horn again. Wait about 20, another 30 seconds. They still don't move, Steve. Then I lay on the horn a lot. They don't move at all. And now, in the meantime, it has taken my wife probably 2 minutes to walk from one part of the parking lot to me. So that's roughly the time it took for my wife to walk from one place to the other. I don't think that's an unreasonable amount of time to expect someone to move their car out of your way once that's happened. And when I got out of the car, I opened the door, and I said, hey, would you please move the car? I may say it very loudly, because I figure, you know what? They're not hearing the horn. Something's going on here. And they didn't move at all. Then somebody sticks their 2 cents in, which may be the guy. I have no idea if it's him or not.
That's the guy, I think.
Okay, that's what I figured. Is he in some way related to this person who's in the car?
Not at all.
Okay, so
according to him.
According to him. So he doesn't know what's going on then. So I don't understand, number one, why he's involved. Number two, if he doesn't know that person and knows what's going on or how long that person has been sitting there in front of me. So I would call into question anything that this person says.
Okay, so here's what he says. A woman waiting for his spot,
right,
he says.
Okay, that's not my problem, number one.
Blocking Fred's car at this point.
That's true. Still not my problem.
Fred is, quote, is incessantly beeping his horn and yelling at her.
Not true. That is so not true, Steve. This person is got your ear, and they did what they wanted to do. They've got their 5 minutes. And I'm being truthful with you, Steve. Here's the deal. In all the years that I've been on the show, I've never gotten involved with anybody from the audience. I've never had an incident of road rage. I've never had any problems with anybody on the street. So for this person to say that is basically lying. I think maybe he was trying to pick the girl up. How's that? Well, I think maybe that's what was going on here. He was trying. Here's the deal. He was trying to be a good Samaritan, and I get that. I understand it. But if that's the case, then move your car out, let her take the space, and park your car somewhere else.
Well, okay. According to him, he's trying to load his car, finish loading his car.
Then you know what? Then he shouldn't be offering her his space. He's not anywhere close to having the car full or loaded.
He, according to him, is not offering his space. She wants the space. She's waiting for the space.
How is that my problem?
Well, you're home.
I want to leave. It's not my problem that she wants that space. Steve, you're just being illogical. If I knew we were having a real conversation here, I'd continue.
I just quoted.
No, you're not, Steve. You're just being silly. You're being silly.
Do you want me to continue quoting? Or?
You can quote all you want, Steve, but obviously you have a bias here. You're not being truthful. So you say you're interested in the truth. Here's the deal. Let me say one thing, and then I have to go to the wrap-up show. If you're really interested in the truth, you would have come to me and talked to me about it, then revealed whatever you wanted on the air. The fact that you go on the air and then you continue to read the statements that you read, which you've actually sat down at a typewriter, and I must say, it's really good fiction, but it's not truthful.
Fred, I started by asking you questions.
And I answered your questions, and you never answered them either.
And then I told you what this person said. Now that's part of the story, Fred.
And the other part of the story, Steve, is me telling you what happened, and that doesn't seem to change your opinion in any way.
I haven't written my story.
No, you already wrote it on the air.
Stay tuned, Fred.
I got it.